Well, hello, caregivers. Welcome. We are here today. Let me put up a notice already to let you know what our topic is about. And our topic today, and I'm going to actually do it again. Let's put our yes and send that, and that will send it down. Yes. All right. So we are here today, and our topic is 5 mindset shifts for life as a caregiver. 5 mindset shifts. Yeah. So, um, yeah. And okay, I think we're all good here. And we have a guest coming on later. And so we're going to get right into it, guys, so we can get going. Thank you so much for coming. We always have a quick prayer before we start. So let's do that. Father God, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for our life. Thank you for health. Thank you for strength. Thank you for every caregiver, period, and every family caregiver around the world. Touch them today. Bless them today. Let something we say be a blessing in Jesus' name. Amen. Guys, I always forget to put on more light. There you go. Let's get more light on the subject. All right. Okay. So, everybody know who I am. My name is Queen C. Pinkston. Get my shirt. Your family caregiver supporter. Got me a little new sign put right there, guys. I hope you like it. Guys. I get my shirts made at Custom Tees. Custom Tees. And let me make a note to put that in the description box so that you can find it. Custom Tees. Custom Tees. And it's at Ridge, West Ridge. It's at the Plaza, Ridgemont Plaza, guys, in Rochester, New York. If you're in this area, you'll know where to go and get your teas made, okay? And they do a great job. Um, I've had quite a few shirts made, and they do a great job. They will put the picture on. You can take your own shirt. You take your own shirt, or you can buy shirts that they have, and you tell them what you want on your shirt. And help. Oh, I am Mogi. Hi. So good to see you. God bless you. You tell them what you like on your shirt, and they'll put it on the shirt for you. They'll put the pictures that you want on your shirt and whatever else that you need. And I just wanted my YouTube logo and everything on there, and of course my late husband and my mom. So just a shout out to Custom Tees. Okay, guys, let's get going. It's a good day. Yes, it is. I'm so glad that you could join us from all the way from Kenya. Okay, so guys, 5 mindset shifts for life as a caregiver. Number one is to embrace flexibility. Embrace flexibility. And I like to type them out there so people can see it and they can know exactly what we're talking about. Embrace flexibility. How do we do that? Okay, first of all, we have to have a mind shift. Remember, your thinking got to change. So you're going to shift from being so rigid to being adaptable. So what is rigid? You know how you're just set in your ways. And I know I'm one that I kind of like to be in control sometimes. I like to know what's going on, right? People know me. No, they know that about me. I like to know what's going on. But sometimes things won't always go. I'm trying to move over so you can see that thing behind me. I don't know if I'm doing good. See it a little bit there. Okay. Um, things won't always go your way. And you can't always do like, okay, 1 2 3, this is how it's supposed to go. No, you got to learn to adapt. You got to adapt to change, because now this is a whole new world. This is a world that you've never been in before. Possibly caring for your loved one, right? Caring for your mom, your brother, your sister, your husband, whomever it is. You probably never had to do this before. And then even if you had to do it before, it could have been a different situation. It could have been a different circumstance, right? So what is number one? Number one is to embrace flexibility. You're going to do a shift in the mind from rigidity to adaptability. What is the thought? The thought behind that is understand that caregiving often requires adjusting plans, being open to change. You might not always be able to do the cooking. That's one. That's a big one. Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes um, the way let me just kind of slow down here and tell you what I'm saying. All right. Sometimes you can have more than one diet in one household. hmm The person that you're caring for might be on a different diet. They might be on a hypertension diet, or they might be on a dialysis diet, or they might be on, low cholesterol, or they might be on have heart issues, or they might have something going on that they can't eat the regular diet that you guys always had. So now that's a shift. There's got to be a change there. So now, how do you do that? You probably got to say, well, I'll tell you what we did, because every situation is different, but you might can gain something from this. In my household, I had my mom had high blood pressure. My husband was dialysis, so that's a diet plus high blood pressure. In okay, those two things mainly, and then I was at the time on a regular. So it was so like okay, wow. So I can eat this, but he can't eat that. I can have this, but she can't have that, and on and on and on. So I had to come to a mindset of a shift. Okay, how can I do this? Because in the beginning, it was like nerve wracking because now some things that you're normally used to buying, you might not can buy. Guys, we're gonna turn this down here because we're expecting a call, but that wasn't the one. Okay, so your mind shift. You're saying, "Oh my God, what can I do? I can't make three different meals every single day. How in the world that's going to be?" So it took a while. It took a while, and then finally the light came on, like click click. The yay, okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. And I began to discuss this with the family, and I said, you know what? I can eat everything that you can eat, but you can't eat everything that I can eat. Wow, what happened if we get a larger screen? Yeah, that'll work right there too. Okay, so I can eat everything that you can eat, but you can't eat everything that I can eat. So I said, okay, you know what? For this mind shift, for this, I'm going to embrace flexibility. I'm going to make a change. So what I will do now, I will build our meal plan around yours. You see? So let me say, for example, real quick. Let's say you can't have I'll say red meat. Anything. I thought red meat. Can't have red meat. You can have it, but I'm trying to do something. Can't have red meat. Okay? But I can have red meat, but he can't have red meat. But he can have, let's say, fish, chicken, turkey, um, things, whatever else, just no red meat. So what I would do then is go with the fish or the chicken or the turkey, and then I would add on my red meat. See? In that way, they're getting everything they need, and then I can get everything that I need. Or if it was reversed, okay? In fruits and vegetables was a biggie because some people could have bananas, some people could not have bananas, some people could have things, and it was like, oh, some people could have potatoes, some people could not have potatoes. All these kinds of things was going on. So now I can have potatoes and you can have potatoes and vice versa. I think you get my point. You had to make an adjustment. You had to be flexible. You had to be willing to shift. All right. So flexibility allows you to navigate unexpected with grace and patience. So now you're not frustrated. You're not in the store trying to shop and saying, I just have no idea what to buy. I don't know what to cook because we can't have this, we can't have that, and blah, 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 blah. But you find a way to make it work. You adjust, you get that mind shift, and you're moving forward. That's embracing flexibility. All right, all right. Very, very good. Let's move. Guys, if anybody come in and they have a comment, like Mogi, you typed in, somebody want to type in, please do. I will see it. I will see it. Let me go here. I want to type in the next one. Let me see. Can I get back here? I want to type in do. Don't want that one. I want to go here. All right. And I want to go here. So number two, and guys, we're talking about, as you see it up there, the topic is 5 mindset shifts for life as a caregiver. Okay. Number 1 was embrace flexibility. Number 2 is, oh, you know what that is. You already know. Prioritize self-care. Self-care. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We cannot get away from self-care. Prioritize self-care. That is huge. Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave this down so I can type in. I was just out on a walk. Wednesdays, my group, we do a walk. We do a walk. I'm off on Wednesdays and we do a walk. Okay? And as we were walking, guys, we walked Highland Park today, and we went into the conservatory. If you've never done that before, I recommend that you do it. It is really worth going inside. I have some videos. I'll put up a video later. Have some pictures. It is so relaxing. It's such a escape, and it's right here in the city. And it's like maybe 5 minutes or whatever, and you go inside the conservatory, and yeah, people just go in and just sit, they just walk, they just relax. You're surrounded by all types of vegetation, flowers. Oh my God, they have the turtles are alive and they're walking around, or the quails, are walking around. Or it's just a beautiful, beautiful place to be. You are able to get a release, a release. So how could that come into self-care? It's right there. As a matter of fact, I met some people as we were walking about, and I interviewed and talked with a couple of people, and they were apparently caregivers, because they fell right into the conversation as we were talking about the importance of taking care of you, right? So let's look at this. It says the shift. You're going to shift from self-neglect to self-care. You're going to shift from self-neglect to self-care. What is self-neglect? We have I know I had it real bad, a false sense of thinking it's not about me. It's not about me. In one sense, that is, but in another sense, it's not. That is way off. It's not about me. I don't need to do this for it's about them. It's not about me. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You gotta shift your mindset. Because listen, as this lady was sharing with me today, excuse me, over at the conservatory, she was sharing, she said, it is important, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be in a position to take care of anyone else. So if you go down, how can you help somebody else? So when we're saying, and all of us have done it, all of us have done it as caregivers. No, 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 it's not about me. I don't need anything. I'm fine. No, 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 no. It's about them. It's about them. It's about them. I don't need sleep. I don't need to take a break. I don't need respite. I don't need to relax. No, I'm the ever ready. I just got it. It's not about me. When you go down, when your body shuts down, it puts you then and the person you care for in a place you never wanted them to be. Because now you can't You got to get help. And you're not in a position to help them. So now that leaves room for what? Some strange person, hopefully not, but to come in and to do what you never wanted them to do in the first place. But yet we were so, we had the wrong understanding, right? And so that's why we're here. That's why we're even doing this podcast, this show, this YouTube, whatever we do. That's why we do this. Because again, I do what I do because of what I've been through. That's my motto. I do what I do because of what I've been through. Right? Yeah, yeah. Let's write that in. Right? Right? You like it? I do what I do because of what I've been through. So I've been there and done that. And therefore I know that I had to shift, had to change my mindset. Okay, so you're going to prioritize self-care. You're going to move from self-neglect to self-care, not neglecting yourself any longer. What is the thought behind that? You realize that taking care of yourself is not selfish. Somebody, I wish you could type in and say, it's not being selfish. It's not selfish, because that's the misunderstanding that we have. And that's what gives us that false guilt. It's not selfish, but it is essential. It is critical. It is important. It is necessary. Prioritize your own well being to maintain the energy and the health needed to care for you and to care for your loved one. It's essential. It's necessary. It's highly critical that we do this, right? So no longer, no more, let's say there's no, put that in capital letters, can I know false guilt? No, no false guilt. False guilt got to go. That is wrong, wrong, wrong. God never meant for us to have false guilt. He would have never told us to love our neighbor as we love ourselves if he never meant for us to love ourselves. He would have never told us that our bodies are the temple of God, that we are to take care of our bodies, that we're not to neglect our temple. He would never put any of those things in the scriptures if we are totally to just abuse this temple, neglect it, and think that we can just go on. And the other thing of it is too, he would have never been the example of what resting on the seventh day. We read it say he rested. He worked 6 days, on the seventh day he rested. So even God set an example of taking a break. So if he can set an example for us to take a break, how much more should we follow that example? How much more? All right. So we know then that self-care is essential. And we're going to be talking about that on and on and on. What about number three? Number three. Remember, we got a phone call coming up. I got to keep an eye on the time. I think I told her I was going to call her at 2 o'clock, I believe. I think the call is to be at 2 o'clock. So let's get going so we got to get through these 5 points. We can give her a call. Okay, all right. So here we go. What's number three? Focus on the positive. Let's put this out. Focus. Okay, focus on the positive. Capital letters. Focus on the positive. Hey, guys, I told you before, sometimes my cursor jumps. It jumped and messed the word up. Let's do it again. Focus on, that's funny. Okay, the positive. There we go. There we go. That was too funny. All right, focus on the positive. Yes, let's put a yes there and make that move down. I learned how to do that now. There you can see it. Focus on the positive. What is the shift? Shift number 3. What's the shift? From seeing challenges to finding opportunities. Now, this is so critical. Till we'll be using this in Bible study tonight. I know it already. The Lord has already touched my heart on this one. He's already touched my heart on this one, guys. From seeing challenges. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Okay, my southern accent making me crazy here. It's a challenge. So challenges, more than one. Defining opportunities. So, okay, I see it as a trial. I see it as a challenge. I see it as a problem. I see it as a situation. Let's turn it around and let's use it as finding opportunities. It's a way to find an opportunity. Okay, so what is the thought process on that then? So we're going to practice gratitude and look for the positive in caregiving. Wow, we're going to turn that thing around. Okay, there's an ailment. My loved one is sick. It might affect my job. It might affect the way that things were in the beginning, our normal household setting. For example, now we got a wheelchair in here. We didn't have one before. And now we got some kind of hospital bed in here. We didn't have one before. And now we got a walker in here, or we got a crutch, or we got a whatever the case may be. Now we have to build a ramp onto the house because we didn't have it before. Or we gotta knock out a wall and put in a bathroom door, make it bigger than it was before. Or we gotta make some adjustments here. We gotta do something. Oh my goodness, this is a problem. Or is it an opportunity? Can we find an opportunity in here? Wow. We practice gratitude and look for a positive in caregiving. What's the positive in this? This mindset can improve your emotional resilience, your emotional bounce back, and help you see the rewarding aspect of your role. You know something? That's kind of like my way of thinking. Where even at work, wherever I am, if I run into a challenge or a problem, first thing I'm thinking is, how can I fix this? How can I? Okay, how can this work? How can I work this out? Um, What do we need to do? We need to move this, we need to move that. And sometimes I have people saying, what do you need? What do you need? I'm going like, I don't know yet because I'm adjusting, right? I'm thinking, I'm trying this, I'm trying that, I'm moving here, I'm moving there, thoughts coming in. And then finally you're like, whoa, I got it. I got it, right? It's working, it's working. I figured it out. But you didn't know it at first. But it caused you to start using your thinking power and start saying, how can we make this work? Instead of just throwing up your hands, getting in a corner somewhere, and just saying, "Oh God, just I give up. I don't know what to do here," and just I panic. No, 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 no. You see it as an opportunity. So you say, "Well, how can I? How can I?" You said practice gratitude. How can I be? What is the gratitude? What is the thankfulness in this? Well, number one, I would say you're thankful that your loved one is still alive. That's number one. Hmm? Number two, you're thankful that at least in this case, because we're saying family caregivers, we're thinking of you being at home, think of you being at home and not so much in a facility or hospital. So you're at home. So we're saying, okay, wow, then at least they're still here. At least I have them at home. At least I'm able to give care. At least, right? So we look at those things and we start to seeing what we can find as a positive in those things, right? And we start to use that. So there you go. So number three then is what? Focus on the positive. Yes, yes. So it says this mindset can improve your emotional resilience and help you see the rewarding aspects of your role. What is a rewarding aspect of your role as a caregiver in this setting? I get the opportunity, watching the time here, I get the opportunity to care for my loved one. I get the opportunity to care for my loved one. Wow. Wow. They don't have to be somewhere that I don't know what's going on with them, right? I don't have to be, I'm trying to work, I'm at home someplace, and I'm worried because are they getting the care that they need at the facility? Are the people being kind to them? Are they really treating them the way that they should be treated? What's going on, right? In your mind. But no, you can have peace of mind. Thank you, Lord. I'm here. I'm here. I can be right here. I can make sure that things are working out right, right? Is that good? That's good. That's awesome. Okay, okay. So then let's go to number four. Number four. Number four. So out of our five mindsets, number one was what? Embrace flexibility. Be flexible. Number two, prioritize self-care. Number three, focus on the positive, right? So let's look at number four. Let's look at number four. Let's look at number four. All right. So we're going to what? Seek support. We're going to seek support. That's funny again. So I forgot to have my caps on. Okay, into the S here. Seek support. All right, seek support. Here we go. And I'm going to put another yes there to make that move down. Yes, there we go. All right. So seek support. Seek support. We gotta shift. We gotta shift. Because if you're like me, I told you this before, I'm one of those people that I kind of like to, if I can do it, I can do it. And I'm still like that in a certain extent. I'm still like that. I'm still one of my weaknesses. Because if I can do it, I can do it. I got it. I got it. You need you need help? Not right now. I got this. I got this. And sometimes the Lord will come into my mind and say, no, no, no. Let them help. Let them help. It's okay. You're blessing them. You might not really need it at this moment, but if you would allow them to help you, it will not only bless them, it will not only bless you, but it will bless them. It goes back to my pond and my river illustration. A pond is a circle, right? Right? Most of the time, it can be oblong a little bit or whatever, but most of the time, it's a round thing. It's a circle. It's your pond. I don't know if you can see that at all. Get back here. Nope, can't see it at all. Nope, I need a bigger marker. All right. So anyway, just know that I'm seeing the pond is round, okay? And I'm seeing the river. The river is long, okay? So the pond does not really have inlet, an inlet or an outlet, something that is flowing into it continuously, right? So therefore, the rain comes and fills the pond, and it holds the water, and the rain comes. But not much is going out of that pond. Just whatever's coming in is staying in. Not much is going out. So things accumulate around the pond, algae and all kinds of stuff and gooky stuff, right? But the river, what happens with the river? The river, remember, it's long, it's flowing and flowing and flowing, right? So it has something coming in and it has something going out. It has something coming in and it has something coming out. Water is coming in and water is going out forever and ever and ever. No matter how calm it looks on the top, there's always a current that's going on because there's always a flow. So with me then, as I'm seeking support, if I'm isolated, I'm like that pond. It's kind of like, I got it. It's just me. I got it. It's all me. I can handle it. I can handle it. Even when it starts draining down low, and then now I'm gotta pray for some rain. Let something come in to build me back up. I'm getting exhausted. I'm giving out, but in my mind, I can handle it. I got it. I got it. I got it. But a river, and what God likens us unto a river. He said, out of your innermost beings will flow rivers of living water. Out of me will flow rivers of living water because the Holy Spirit is filling me up and out is flowing. And He's filling me up and out is flowing. So if my mind have to shift from isolation to connection, because if I'm staying isolated, I'm like the pond, right? Right? It's getting close. It's getting close, guys. I'm getting into teaching mode now. If it's like isolation, I'm gonna put equal what? Pond. Let's do that. Isolation would equal a pond. That's me all by myself and I, right? And then um, connection. Connection. I didn't spell that right. Okay, CONENEC. I need a C in there. Okay, let's get this right. Let's get this right. Come on, guys. I'm sorry. Right over here. Missed a letter and gotta fix it. Okay. CONNECTION. That should be it. So connection equals river. Connection equals river. Yeah. Let's put a yes there to make that move down. All right, I'm learning how to do this now. So connection equals river. So now I'm seeking support. So it's not just me, myself, and I, but now I'm building up something. So what is the thought? What is the thought on that, right? We know the shift. We're shifting from isolation to connection. So what's the thought? We're going to acknowledge that you don't have to do it alone. Even though I want to do it alone, I feel I can do it alone. Maybe I'd like to do it alone. But I need to acknowledge that I don't have to do it alone. I need to be able to reach out to a support group. So you say, well, I can't get out. That's okay. That's why I'm here. All right. To friends, to family, if you have it, for emotional support. Maybe, maybe they're not able to give the practical assistance, the physical assistance. Maybe they're not able to come in and lift somebody. Maybe they're not able to come in and turn somebody. Maybe they don't know how to push the wheelchair. Maybe they don't know how to do these things. But emotional support is so, so, so critical. That's why I do the recognition program, because emotional support. That's why. And so as I shared, watched the video yesterday while I was mailing off the certificates. By the way, guys, we mailed off nine of them. We mailed off nine. Our goal is 100. Our goal is 100, and you won't be seeing that. I know that's right. Yeah, something else there. I got to get something darker. Our goal is 100, but we mailed off nine. And we're going to give a call today. Hopefully we're going to be up. It'll be 10. So if that's the case, it'll be minus 10. So we'll be to number 90. And we just started. It'll be to number 90. And we just started. And so, guys, going into the new year, I got a feeling it won't take us long to give out those 100 recognitions. And remember to do this. Let me put this on here right now. Remember to do this, guys. Oh my God, we got to get number five. We got to get number five. It's two after three. Three after two already. We have to call. This, number five. Remember to do this. Email me. Okay. At Esther.Pinkston, that with an H, ESTHERPINKSTON. Okay, let's put another yes there. Keep putting these yeses here. Make it move down from behind the picture. Okay, Esther.Pinkston@gmail.com. And I'm starting to check my trash box, because sometimes if you get a new email in, they're not into your thing, it'll go in there. So I'm starting to look in there as well. So if you email me, guys, I'm gonna look for both, okay, and then I'll see, and I can put you back into my email. And that way you'll be able to communicate with me directly, or simply just um, you know, what am I saying? Email you for? If you know someone, if you know a person that is a family caregiver, and you want them to be encouraged by a certificate, by something that we do here on the show, you say you feel they can get some information, excuse me, that will help them, by all means, give them my email address. I'm giving it to you. Have them email me, and we'll find a way to get the certificate to them. We'll find a way somehow. Um, some kind of way will come up and I'll mail it out to them. No cost to you. None of this is any cost to you. I'm doing the postage. It's all me. Okay? All me. God has put this on my heart. I'm doing this. All me. No cost to you. This is my way of encouraging you. Why? I do what I do because of what I've been through. All right? Okay. So where are we? Are we there? Are we there? So we're going to reach out, friends and family, for emotional support and practical assistance. If somebody can do some practical assistance, like my spiritual daughter came on one day and she said, you can offer to clean. They got cleaning agencies. Somebody need to have their carpet vacuum. You can pay for that, or you can even offer to have the cleaners come in, those house cleaners or somebody come in and do it for them. There's things that you can do, but you want to find out what it is that they need. But number one, most of all, is going to be emotional support. Okay, let's get ready. It's going to be emotional support, because you're going to, uh, um, you're building a network. You're building a network. Saying building a network can provide much needed relief and encouragement. Building a network. What are you doing? You're building a network. You're saying, I'm not out here by myself, guys. My network was my community choir and my church. My network was my community choir and my church. And my family that would call. Most of my family is away. They're not in any type of physical reach for hours and hours of driving or flying. But by phone, there was emotional support. Okay, but obviously there couldn't be any practical assistance because they're not here. Okay, but you still can build that network. Connect. By all means, connect with me right here. Like, share, subscribe, connect. You are welcome. This is where I want you to come. This is a family caregiver. Let's come together. Bring your ideas in, guys. I need your ideas. I have many that I went through, but I'm sure you have some things that you dealt with. And what am I saying? Not your personal business. Bring your ideas of self care, how you were able to do what you're doing, what you've learned, and what you have that maybe can help somebody else. That's it. Some people say, the support. Some people say the prayers. Some people say whatever, right? Okay. Number five. Let's do number five, then we call. Number five, then we call. Number five, then we call. Number five is accept imperfections. Wow. Wow, can you believe that? Let's talk about that. Accept imperfections. Wow, who wants to do that? Nobody wants to accept imperfections, right? Why would they put that there? Well, let's look at it. Let's look at it. The shift is you're going to shift from striving for perfection to accepting imperfections. But aren't we to always be striving for perfection? This is a blogger here. Because you're going to always be striving to become better. You're going to always be striving to become, well, not perfect, but to become the best that you can be. Perfection, right? Let's see the thought process on this. Let's see the thought process. It says, understand that no caregiver is perfect. Understand that no caregiver is perfect. In this case, understand that no family caregiver is perfect. And it's okay to make mistakes. Whoa. Well, kind of shaky on that one. I will go, yes, I understand where they're coming from. I understand. Let me say, I agree in the beginning. Yes, I agree. The only thing that I would not agree with, if you're giving medications to a family member, you want to make sure that you are reading and doing it as clearly as possible, or maybe you should not be giving it. That's my disclaimer on this only. Okay? But I understand exactly what is being taught here. That you don't want to put yourself in such a perfect way that everything I do as a caregiver has to be right on, because you're not a professional. Over half the time, you're not a professional. You might be a wife, you might be a daughter, you might be a son, you might be a husband, child, whomever, but you may have not been trained or you may not be a professional. So you don't want to make and try to act like you are. Realize that you're learning this thing. And that's the next point. Learning and growing from these experiences is part of the journey. It's all about learning. Maybe you've never pushed a wheelchair before, but you're learning. You're learning, right? Be kind to yourself and acknowledge your efforts. Be kind to yourself. Oh my God, I used to beat myself up, not while I was a caregiver, it was in my earlier days, because I wanted to be perfect in everything. I didn't want anybody seeing any faults in me. I didn't want anybody thinking she did not know how to do this. But I had to see myself as being the best of the best, and I had to do it best, and I wanted to do it right the first time, every time. Well, life is not like that. And there were many, many, many times I blew it. And I had someone say something to me very wise. You need to take it as a learning experience. You need to take it as a learning experience. And that changed my life. That changed my life. I'm beginning to see that when I mess up, take it as a learning experience. And don't get to, you don't do it physically, but mentally whacking yourself side the head and punching yourself out and calling yourself all kinds of names and doing all kinds. No, no. It's a learning experience. I'll get it right, as my mom used to say, the next time, right? So in closing, as we adopt these mindset shifts can help us navigate the caregiving journey with a greater bounce back, with a greater resilience, with greater compassion and well-being. Keep in mind that your role as a caregiver is invaluable. What did I say? It is invaluable. And every step you take makes a difference. Let's see if we get this call in. Let's see if we get this call in. My darling. My darling. Oh, I hope she didn't have to leave. Calling again. Uh-oh.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
She's not picking up, guys.
Hi, my name is Al.
Something happened. Something happened. Let me see if she left me a message. She's not picking up. Oh, I don't see a message. Let me try one more time. One more time. If not, we will we'll close and we'll try it again next time. Guys, as caregivers, you never know. They can even have plans for things and it can get sidetracked. Okay, she might be in a situation that she can't pick up. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded.
It's apparently she can't pick up. All right. Not a problem. I know that she would if she could. Let me try another place. This one I did not get the call, and we'll see. And if we don't have them, we'll call it a day. Let's give another one a try. This one was totally unexpected, so we might not get a pickup. I don't even know if they're in town. All right. Okay. Well, guys, we're not getting answers today. Okay. We're not getting answers today. And this person did not know that I was going to call. So we will pick this up next time. Guys, this is live. I'm not going to edit the program. This is the way it works. This is a live show. And I thank you for joining me. Guys, make sure that you like, that you share, and you subscribe. We have sent out 9 certificates, and we will be sending out more. And guys, this is what they are. Yes. Over here. Yeah, you see it right there. Yes. And what it is recognizing caregivers. We are recognizing caregivers, family caregivers, recognizing them. Yes, for what they're doing. We appreciate them. We oh my God. I just say it this way as I close, as I give a closing prayer, guys. I do what I do because of what I've been through. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. And if you know anyone, guys, that is a caregiver and they need encouragement, tell them to come on over. Let's talk. I have a card here that I give out when I'm out and about. It's a calling card, right here. And I think I read it to you guys once before. But every time I share this, and I've had people cry. I've had people that literally have tears come down their eyes when I would share this card with them. Didn't matter who they were. Sometimes I just meet people at random. It could be at the mall. You've seen me there. It could be on the street, wherever. You just meet people that are caregivers. Not anybody. These are caregivers. And you can tell. A lot of times they're family members that are walking with someone that is pushing a wheelchair, or someone's a walker, or someone is doing. You'll see it. You'll recognize people. You can see them. And I would stop and just begin to have a conversation with them. And you would think sometimes that people don't want to be bothered, but they are so appreciative. They are so warm and so welcoming, and they're so surprised. And what they're surprised about is that I'm talking to them, the caregiver. Because immediately they want to point me to the person that they're with. Oh, this is no. I see. What, I'm here for you. And they say, for me? And I say, yeah, for you. I say, I have a card for you. and I'll give it to them, and they'll look at it and they'll go, "Oh, wow." And I'll say, "Go ahead and read it." And they'll read it, and it reads like this. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Hello, caregiver. I know that you're doing your best. You're doing a great job. Don't forget, quote, self-care, unquote, to avoid burnout. I know that you're loved. No, I'm sorry. Know that you're loved and appreciated." And they said, "Wow." They said, "Wow. Thank you." They just say, "Thank you." And it blesses my spirit. Is it because I'm running around trying to get thank yous? No. I do what I do because of what I've been through. I had one lady say to me, "Where were you when I needed you? Where were you?" God hadn't given me the ministry then. But I said to her, "It's okay, because you did the best that you could when you could. And you're still blessed. And God saw it all. Just know that you did your best." It's so important that we encourage one another. In the world today, we're strong on me, myself, and I. I got mine, you get yours, or you stay over here, and I stay over there, you do this. We were never meant to be an island off by ourselves someplace. Jesus met the need of the people. Today, a lot of people would be surprised where he would be if he was on earth today in ministering, because he would be encouraging the family caregivers. He would be healing the sick. He would be reaching out to the homeless. He would be not disdaining the drug addicts. He would not be shunning the mentally ill. He would not be, "Get away from me, don't touch me, I'm over here, I'm way up here." No, 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 no. He said, "I came for the sick. I came for the ones that were lost. I came for the ones that needed help, needed support." The video I did, I think it was yesterday, about touching, the importance of touching. And I shared with you as a caregiver, your touch means so much. When you do the hair of your loved one, when you give them a bath, when you anoint with lotion, when you do these things, or when you're doing their hygiene, or whatever you're doing, all of those touches, the human touch means so much to them. You can die from isolation. We weren't made to be isolated. You ever notice a lot of people, sometimes they'll go to the mall. You ever go to the mall sometime? Just watch when you go, even though you're going to shop or something. Um, Watch. In if there's a dining area where people can get food, like at Wegmans, it's one of those, stores. I don't know what part of the world you're watching from, but it's an eat-in. It's an eat-in. And maybe there's a table and a chair. And a lot of times you will see, like, seniors. Seniors are like elderly people, retired people, whatever. And you'll see them, and they'll be there sitting. I know it's a lot of times if you go to the mall, you know how they have those areas in the center of the mall where they have like cushions, couches. And if you watch, just as you're walking your busyness, you will see people sitting. Sometimes they know each other, sometimes they don't. But they need the connection of being around other human beings. So they'll come sometime and just sit. Sometimes they'll read. Sometimes they'll have a cup of coffee. Sometimes they'll eat, and they might not know, but they're eating. But they feel that they're eating with others, even though they don't know those people that are sitting at the table with them, but are sitting in the area and they could be at a table by themselves, but they're eating with others. They are around people. We were meant to be around people, never isolated. Let's network. Let's connect. You're welcome here. You are welcome here. Come on in. Let's meet up. Meet me here every Wednesday at 1:30. If we get some calls in, great. If we don't get calls in, great. We're still going to be here. And you know what? I mail out a lot of certificates that I don't get to call online. Yeah. And so it doesn't matter whether I get to talk to them or not. I like to give people an opportunity if they have an encouraging word, like you've heard others do, that they want to share with others, because it's about building up other people. And if they can, yes. But otherwise, we're going to be here. We're going to bring in some good tips, bring in some good points to help you. Comment, please, like, share, subscribe, and whatever you do, make sure you see me. Make sure you be right back here next week at 1:30 live. We're going to see you right here next time.